There's almost a different character in each book of Nick Flynn in it. Like in the first one, the Nick Flynn that's presented is sympathetic in many ways. Like, things happen to that person. He's almost blameless in a certain sense. I was in my 20s at that time, and I didn't have to write it that way. I mean, that's how it came out. For whatever reason, that's how it came out. And I think maybe, writing The Ticking Is the Bomb, I don't think it was a reaction to it. I still, like Another Bullshit Night in Suck City. And Ticking Is the Bomb, I think I felt like, okay, what's the other side of this? So like to present, myself as having agency. This will be sort of the end of the trilogy, the next book called The Reenactments, which is about being on set while we turned Another Bullshit Night in Suck City into a film. So, the process of doing that and me being there and seeing my life, my mother, my father, myself reenacted by actors. In some ways, it's the self has now become mediated. It's become like there's actors that play you now. So what that does, it's like there's a whole nother self. The Nick Flynn now in the third book is like played by two different actors. There's the 11-year-old Nick and there's the 27-year-old Nick. And I think that's the sort of great thing about memoir is like that it seems like that it's the most sort of self-indulgent and self-absorbed of the arts, but in order for it to succeed, I think that it has to actually be the most, the ego has to be completely dissolved actually. Like I don't think it works when you actually fall into that trap, because it's so obvious. It's like that's the pitfall. It's a gaping like a Grand Canyon in front of you.